Dear viewers, the issue of voter deletion has become highly politicized in Maharashtra. As local body election approach, some people are suddenly discovering their names are missing from the voters list. Some find out only when they go to cast their vote, and that's when reality hits. Imagine standing in line for hours only to be told your name is not there. No SMS, no call, no notice, just gone. It's not just about one vote, it's about trust in the system. Why are names being deleted? Who decides that? And most importantly, are voters even told before it happens? These questions have triggered huge anger, mochas, and blame games across Maharashtra. But beyond the politics lies a very real fear that many genuine voters might lose their democratic right without even knowing it. Hi, I'm Khatija and you're watching Lokmat Times. In this video, we will break down how voter deletion actually happened, why the notification process is failing, how you can check if your name is still there, and what to do if it's been deleted. But before we start, do subscribe and press the bell icon so that you never miss an important update. Let's begin with how voter deletion really works. Under the Representation of the People Act of 1950 and the Registration of Electoral Rules of 1960, an Electoral Registration Officer or ERO has the power to delete names from the list. But this can only happen for a specific legal reason. A person's name can be deleted if they have passed away, if they have shifted out of the constituency, if their name is already registered somewhere else, or if they are simply not eligible, like being under 18 or not a citizen of India. Now there are two ways this deletion starts. 1. A person can request to delete their own name by filling Form 7. 2. Anyone, even another voter, can file Form 7 to object to someone else's inclusion. The shocking part, no documents are needed to file this form. The applicant just has to declare their statement as true. It can be filed online through the ECI NET app or even through a local booth level officer. In Maharashtra, things have become even trickier. The State Election Commission or SEC has told officials to identify voters who appear twice, what they call duplicate entries. These voters are marked with double asterisk, contacted and asked to confirm where they actually vote. But the SEC says they are not being deleted, only monitored. Now comes the real problem. Are voters informed before deletion? Legally, the answer is yes. The law clearly says before any name is deleted, the ERO must prepare a list, publish it on notice board, and even give the voter a chance to object or explain. The Election Commission of India has also ordered that voters should receive SMS or email notifications if their names are being removed. But on the ground, this rarely happens. In fact, a Central Information Commission order back in 2015 revealed that many voters were being deleted silently without notice, without any explanation. The Commission even called it a denial of a fundamental constitutional right in Supreme Court hearings too. Lawyers have argued that people never get to know their names were deleted. So how can they appeal or fight back? The gap between the law and reality is huge. And that gap is exactly where voters lose their voice. Now, how can you check if your name is still there on the list? The easiest way is online. Visit the Chief Electoral Officer, Maharashtra website. Click on Search Name in Voter List, enter your district, constituency, and name and check. You can also go to the National Voter Service portal at voters.eci.government.in and search using your name, EPIC number, or even your registered mobile number. If you prefer the old school way, you can download the PDF of the voter list from the CEO website or simply visit your booth level officer and check the physical list yourself. But what if you find your name has been deleted? Don't panic, there are solutions. First, immediately file Form 6. This is for re-registration. You can do it online or submit it to your ERO. You'll need ID proof like Aadhaar or passport and address proof like an electricity bill or rent agreement. Second, you have the right to appeal. Under Rule 23 of the Registration of Electoral Rules and Section 24 of the Representation of the People Act, you can appeal to the district magistrate within 15 days of deletion. If that doesn't work, you can file another appeal with the Chief Electoral Officer of Maharashtra. You can also use the RTI route, file a right to information request asking why your name was deleted and whether due process was followed. In 2015, the Central Information Commission even awarded compensation to voters who were wrongfully deleted without notice. So yes, you have rights, but you have to use them. So the broader story here is political, but it's also deeply personal. During the 2023 elections, over 5.5 lakh names were deleted in Maharashtra, and opposition parties accused the Election Commission of targeted deletion. The ECI denied it, saying total voters actually increased. Still, the anger remains because each missing name represents one silenced citizen. The Election Commission has now put safeguards like a 2% limit on deletion per constituency and a rule that any higher number must be explained by the officer in charge, Maharashtra's SEC. He said it will not delete names on its own, only handle duplicate entries. But whether these checks will protect ordinary voters, only time will tell. So as citizens, the most powerful thing you can do is check your name and stay alert. Because losing your vote quietly is easier than you think, and regaining it takes time, efforts, and awareness. So this story isn't just about politics, it's about participation. Maharashtra's democracy is built on every single vote, including yours. So verify your name, spread awareness, and make sure your right to vote stay yours. So that's all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and tell us in the comments if you ever faced issues with your voter registration, because your voice matters.